Vamana Avatar, fifth incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Bali, the grandson of Prahlad and the son of Virochana, became the king of Asuras after his father. He was defeated and beaten to death by Indra and other gods. But Bali and other Asuras were rescued by their guru Sukracharya using his Sanjeevani Vidya. After many days of this incident, with the blessings of his master Sukracharya, Bali took his divine chariot to Amaravati, the capital city of Suras, to take his revenge on the ruler Lord Indra. Knowing the news, Lord Indra requested his master Brihaspati for the plan of action for the war against Bali. Hearing this, Brihaspati replied that Indra would not die in the hands of Bali, as he was immortal forever with the effect of Amrita, but at the same time, Indra could not defeat the powerful Bali. He further suggested that it would be the right thing for Indra to stay away from the war, as there was no win, equality, and death in between the parties. Saying like that, Brihaspati asked Indra to leave heaven and live in some place secretly until Bali lost his strength due to his new power and position. Hearing this, Indra and other gods left heaven with their families and reached earth. The king Indra, along with his wife Sachi and son Jayanta, reached a forest on the earth to live with tribal people. At the same time, as no one else was there to stop him, Bali occupied heaven with his force. With that, he became the ruler of all three worlds and ruled them for many years from heaven. Knowing the news, Aditi, the mother of Indra, was very much sad that her son lost all his wealth and was defeated by King Bali, the son of her sister Diti. She complained to her husband Kashyapa that Bali was getting stronger day by day, taking the entire share from Yajnas, and her son Indra and other Suras were getting weaker day by day, as no one was giving shares to them in Yajnas. Saying that, she requested her husband Kashyapa to give justice to her son and other Suras by punishing the Asuras. Hearing all this, the intellectual sage Kashyapa told her that everything she had seen was Lord Vishnu's Maya or delusion, and the main cause for that was ignorance. Later, he advised her to pray sincerely to Lord Vishnu, the God who always fulfills the desires of his devotees, and explained a vrata called Payobhashan to her. After praying for 12 days, Lord Srihari appeared in front of her with 4 hands and with his weapons, conch and disc. Seeing him, she shed her tears with extreme happiness and greeted with her hands. After this, she requested him to rescue his son Indra and other Suras who were scattered from heaven, fearing Asura king Bali. Hearing her prayer, Lord Vishnu assured Aditi that he would be born as her son to rescue Suras and also to punish Asuras. He also told her that he should wait patiently for a right plan instead of using force to end Asuras and their bad activities. Saying this, Lord Vishnu disappeared from that place. Many days had passed and Aditi became pregnant. One fine day, she gave birth to Lord Vishnu, who was in a Vamana or dwarf form. Immediately, he grew up and became eligible for his Vadugu or Upanayana that was mandatory for all Brahmins to start their studies. His father Kashyapa, with the help of other sages, performed the function. In that function, Lord Sun gave Gayatri Mantra. The master of Suras, Brihaspati, gave sacred thread. His father Kashyapa presented sacred waist thread. His mother Aditi gave Kaupinam, an undergarment cloth. Goddess Earth gave black colored date skin which can be used as a sitting mat. Lord Moon gave a staff. Sky gave umbrella. Lord Brahma presented a kamandala, a small water pot. Goddess Saraswati gave Japamala, a string of prayer beads. The sages gave sacred grass for yajna or fire sacrifices. Lord Kubera, god of wealth, gave Bishapatra, a small bowl used for begging. Immediately, the mother of the universe, Goddess Parvati, came there and gave the first donation in the bowl with a blessing everlasting. After this, Vamana completed the fire ritual reciting Vedas. Soon after his Upanayana, he inquired other Brahmins to know the right donor name who could donate whatever was asked. The Brahmins immediately suggested to him that Bali was the greatest ever king in giving donations to Brahmins. They also told him that Bali had completed 100 fire sacrifices successfully with the blessings of his guru Sukracharya. Saying this, they asked Vamana to go to Bali's yajna's place to get great wealth. Knowing the information, Lord Vishnu, who was in Vamana's form, started to Bali's place for donation in order to favor worlds and also to end sufferings of Indra and other suras. After crossing river Narmada, Vamana, who was in dwarf Brahmin form, finally reached the place where King Bali's yajna was in progress. Everyone in that place was surprised and stayed quiet by seeing his natural glow and inner light. He debated with a few of them. He read Vedas with few others. He spoke with a few of them. He cracked jokes with a few others. In this way, in a very short time, he wandered the entire yajna place. Roaming like this for a while, finally, he reached where King Bali was sitting. He immediately blessed Bali with his right hand with an inner meaning, end. Seeing the Brahmin boy, the king Bali got up from his seat and gave a welcome to him. He gave Vamana a special seat and washed Vamana's feet, as it was the custom of showing respect to Brahmins. Soon after washing Vamana's feet, Bali asked, "O Holy One, who are you? What is your name and where do you live? With your visit, my yajna has become pure and all my desires are fulfilled. What can I do for you? Do not hesitate. Ask for whatever you wish, like dresses, fruits, cows, elephants, horses, chariots, diamonds, gold, palaces, lands, villages, or anything else. Please ask me." Hearing that, Vamana said, I don't have a specific place. I live everywhere and I belong to everyone. I have learnt all arts. I always live with good people. That is my permanent residence. O King Bali, you belong to a great dynasty. All your ancestors were never afraid to fight in battles as well as to give donations. Your great grandfather Hiranyasha won the entire world. When he was killed by Lord Vishnu in Varaha form, his brother Hiranyakasipa went to Vishnu's place Vaikuntham to fight against him. Knowing the news, Lord Vishnu left the place and hid in Hiranyakasipa's heart. Not finding Vishnu, Hiranyakasipa stopped the battle. Even your father gave his life to Indra and Suras when they requested disguising themselves as Brahmins. In your dynasty, Prahlada always glows like a moon in the sky forever. Even in your governance, you defeated Lord Indra and other Suras. You too have possessed the same good qualities like your ancestors in character as well as giving donations. One more thing, when you are rich and have power, then you must participate in donations, otherwise, your life, money, and everything else is useless. You are trying to give too many things, but I am alone and I don't want lands, palaces, money, etc. I just need 3 feet of land. Hearing the strange desire of Vamana, King Bali said that the boy did not know how to ask for a right donation from a great king like him. Hearing Bali's comment, Vamana replied, O king, I am Brahmin. I need sacred thread, umbrella, kamandalam, and a staff. I don't need any elephants, horses, lands, etc. As requested, if you give 3 feet of land, that is more than enough for me. Moreover, even if it is too small, we should always be satisfied with that. If we don't have satisfaction, then we will not feel happy even after having wealth of 7 islands. The one who is happy is always respected by others. Unhappiness is the main reason for rebirth. Even if the king is ready to give, it is not a right practice for me to ask such things. Later, King Bali took a small water pot to give a 3 feet donation to Vamana. At that moment, his guru Sukracharya realized the truth and said that, O king, the boy is not a Brahmin. He is Lord Vishnu who has come here to help Indra and other Suras. He will cheat you and he will give the entire wealth and kingdom to Indra. So don't go for donation. Also don't worry about your promise as well. Because when there is a harm to life, money and self-respect, then it is not a sin to break those promises. Hearing the Guru's advice, Bali thought for a while and said, I have promised. I shall give this Brahmin whatever he has asked for. How can I, Bali, the grandson of Prahlada and the emperor of the two worlds, break promises like a common man or a cheater? What else do I need other than giving a donation to this boy, Lord Vishnu, whom one cannot see even after doing multiple yajnas? O Master, even if I die, even if I go to hell, even if I lost my dynasty and kingdom, even if I am arrested, I am not going to break my promise. Saying this, Bali prepared himself for donation. Seeing that the disappointed Sukracharya cursed Bali that he would lose his power and position soon, but Bali did not react even after that curse. Knowing his intentions, his wife Vindyavali brought water in a golden pot. Then Bali washed Vamana's feet and sprinkled the water on his head. Soon after this, he poured water from his hand to Vamana's hand, announcing he was giving 3 feet of land to the Brahman boy. Seeing that, Sukracharya, who still did not lose love and affection towards his disciple, blacked the hole of the water pot to stop water flow by entering inside the pot in a small form. Knowing this, Vamana removed obstacles in the water flowing path using holy grass. Because of this act, Sukracharya, who was blocking water flow, lost his eye. Later, the Brahmin by Vamana turned to Bali and said that if someone takes or gives land as a donation, then sins of both the parties go away and they also live happily in heaven for 100 years. With this donation, you get great respect, name and fame in two worlds. Please give your donation without having any questions in your mind. This donation is intended to spread truth in the world. As soon as Bali finished the ritual, Vamana smiled and began to grow in huge size from a small boy. In a very short time, he transformed himself to bigger than the all three worlds. With his first feet, he covered the entire earth. With his second feet, he covered the entire heaven. At the same time, seeing Vamana's navel that was appearing like a lotus, the four-faced god Lord Brahma realized that it was his birthplace. With more happiness, he immediately washed Lord Vishnu's feet using the water from his pot. Later, the same water flowed as a river in heaven. As there was no place to keep his third foot, slowly Lord Vishnu reduced his size and came back to Vamana's form. Seeing this, the Asuras, who were in thousands, ran towards his direction to kill him, thinking he cheated their king Bali. But they were stopped by their king. He convinced them not to fight against the Supreme God, as everything was God's wish, who gave power and position to him before and was going to take the same power and position from him now. Saying this, he advised them to leave that place. Hearing that, Asuras left that place, fearing Suras. Later, as per the orders of Vamana, Garuda, the vehicle of Lord Vishnu, captured Bali and tied him with Varuna's weapon. Even in such a situation, Bali stood firmly without any fear. Seeing him, Vamana asked, "O king, you promised me 3 feet of land. With 2 feet, the entire earth and heaven are covered. I don't see any place to keep my third foot. If you are going to break your promise, then you must spend some time in hell, else show me the place quickly to fulfill your promise and donation." Hearing that, Bali said, "O Lord, I never break my promises. You can keep your third foot permanently on my head. I fear only to tell lies or to break my promises. I am never afraid to lose my wealth or to go to hell or to lose my power and position. It is my fortune that I am giving a donation to the Supreme God of the universe. Unlike my ancestors, I am lucky enough to see you without turning out to be your enemy." At the same time, Bali's grandfather Prahlad came to that place. Seeing him, Bali felt ashamed and bent his head down as he was not in a position to greet his grandfather. Later, Prahlad greeted Vamana, who was seated there with other sages, and said, God, you made him as Indra before, and today you have taken that position back. His previous position was the main root cause for his ignorance and arrogance. It creates darkness with pride. Today, you have done a big favor to him by taking his position back. Meanwhile, the wife of Bali, Vindyavali, reached there with tears and pleaded Vamana to free her husband. She further questioned him how they could tie her husband, who donated all his wealth without saying a word. After this, Lord Brahma turned to Vamana and said, O Supreme Lord, you are the soul and rescuer of all living species in all three worlds. The king Bali is a great donor. He has given all his wealth to you. He is not supposed to be punished. Kindly show mercy on him and also remove all his fear by releasing him. Hearing Lord Brahma's request, Lord Vishnu, who was in the form of Vamana, said, If I decide to show my grace on someone, then before that I will take their entire wealth. If someone ignores me in the pride of wealth, family, position, then they take birth again and again and go to hell. Whomever lives with pure heart, leaving all pride, I protect them always. This gentleman lost all his wealth, cursed by his guru, and left alone by his friends and family members. But still he is pure. He did not leave the truth and the right path. He has won the Maya that can be feasible only for learned ones. I am pleased by his attitude and behavior. I will appoint him as Indra during Savarna Manu time period. Till that time, he will live in the world Sutala that is located under the earth. He will rule his kingdom with wealth and happiness. After saying this to Brahma, Vamana turned to King Bali and said, You have made a great sacrifice. Don't fear. You will not face any sufferings and difficulties in your new kingdom, the Sutala world. No one will have control on you. On top of this, I will always protect you, and my weapon Sudarsana disc will punish whomever does not obey your orders. Hearing such pleasant and sweet words, Bali felt extreme happiness. He immediately praised Lord Vishnu for his mercy and respect. Later, prayed to Vishnu, Brahma, and Lord Shiva. Bali left for Sutala with his men. Seeing that incident, Prahlad also felt happiness and praised Lord Vishnu's greatness. Later, Vamana asked Prahlad to live in the Sutala world along with King Bali. He once again assured them that he would always protect them from the dangers. After this, Vamana asked Sukracharya to complete the halted yajna that was started by King Bali, as it was not good to stop yajnas in the middle. Hearing the request, Sukracharya felt happy and said that if Lord Vishnu, who is the chief of all yajnas, is happy, then there won't be any obstacles in yajnas. Later, he completed the halted yajna with the help of other sages. In this way, Lord Vishnu took all the wealth from Bali in Vamana form. He removed Bali's arrogance and pride. He handed over heaven to his elder brother Indra without asking for any share in it. He made his parents Aditi and Kashyapa proud and happy. This is the greatness of Lord Vamana or Trivikrama.